But first, here at 5 o'clock, we have new information this evening about the man accused of getting into a shootout at the Tulsa Airport. Thank you for joining us. I'm Lori Fulbright.
I'm Brian Dorman. It's certainly the biggest story of the day. Records show 50-year-old Joseph Watson, there he is, has been convicted twice for robbery. His most recent run-in with the law was over the summer when he was convicted of indecent exposure and given a 5-year suspended sentence. News on 6's Ashlyn Brothers talked with a woman who describes what it was like at the airport moments after those gunshots went off. Ashlyn?
Brian and Lori, Kimberly Eaton Anderson says she's grateful to airport staff as well as law enforcement who made it their mission to keep them safe.
It's quiet in here today. You would swear nothing happened.
Aaron Ogea says he was sad to learn there was an overnight shooting here.
Nothing surprises me anymore. I feel safe coming in here even knowing there was a shooting last night. Fortunately, crazy people do crazy things.
Kimberly Eaton Anderson and her son feel differently.
He goes, I don't ever want to go to that airport again. You know, he's 8. He's sharp. I'm sure we'll get through this.
They landed in Tulsa just before midnight and were waiting for a ride when the chaos started.
And I hear pow, 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 pow. And I see like flashes. And for a second, I was like, oh my God. And my kid goes, Mama, that was a machine gun.
They took off running. She says an officer yelled at them to take cover, so they hid in a men's bathroom and began praying.
As we're going, we hear somebody again, this level isn't secure. And so a airport worker shoved us in the elevator.
Eventually, they were taken to their car and allowed to leave. Police say Watson had threatened to kill his wife and came to the airport to do that and wasn't deterred when he saw police escorting her and her brother to the parking lot and started shooting. They say he shot one officer in the vest and Watson was hit in the foot and taken into custody.
It was extremely frightening for not only, passengers that were here within the terminal, as well as, the airline employees and other airport employees, as well as our officers who, bravely responded and were able to handle the situation. So, obviously a frightening situation, but we're glad that there was a good outcome.
Perini says 2 shuttles outside the airport were hit by bullets, but thankfully no one was injured. And Anderson plans to take her son to a counselor just to process what happened. Now, the officer who was shot is at home now recovering. Live in Tulsa, Ashlyn Brothers, Oklahoma's own News on 6.